We recently celebrated the 10th anniversary of the adoption of the Nagoya Protocol to the UN Convention on Biological Diversity. Having the protection of biodiversity in mind, parties to the protocol have committed to so-called access and benefit sharing principles. In a nutshell, access to genetic resources and to associated traditional knowledge can only be done upon obtaining the prior informed consent of authorities in the country of origin. Then, they should be used according to mutually agreed terms, which should include benefit sharing mechanisms. All industrial sectors dealing with natural-based products are impacted by the Nagoya Protocol, but pharma, cosmetics, food and feed, biotechs are particularly affected. We help the industry coping with the challenge of compliance at a global level, and in particular to minimize the risk of reputational costs associated with allegations of biopiracy. There are currently over 100 national ABS legislations in place. We are dealing with complex supply chains and a very unequal quality in terms of applicable national rules. This makes compliance a very interesting challenge to help our clients with.
Last March, Brazil finally ratified the Nagoya Protocol on access and benefit sharing, and it will come into force next June. As a party, Brazil, Earth's most biodiverse country, can now actually take part in the discussions and decision-making under the protocol. The ratification comes 10 years after Brazil signed the protocol. In the meantime, the country passed its own regulation on biodiversity, notably the 2015 Brazilian Biodiversity Law. Liabilities and reputational costs associated with possible allegations of biopiracy make compliance on the relevant supply chain especially burdensome in Brazil, as the Brazilian legislation places benefit sharing obligations on manufacturers of finished products developed from Brazilian genetic resources, regardless of whoever had previously conducted research and development activities on the resources.